Now with the discoveries of 1950s to 70s in the Godavari and Pravara basins, it could have been identified that in different river valleys there could be early hominin settlements. But it was suggested by Dr. Sheila Mishra that basalt rock weathers comparatively faster, and that is the reason why we have limited number of sites in this Deccan Trap region. So now 1980s is a crucial decade. We have discoveries of important sites of Bori and Morgaon, followed by site of Yedurwadi. Basically, these three important sites were discovered in 1980. In 1986 particularly, the site of Bori was discovered by Dr. Kale and his team in the Kukdi River Valley. Now, this site is very important as at this site, the artifacts, Acheulean artifacts, along with an elephant's tusk was discovered in the cemented gravel at this site. Followed by in 1989, a tephra ash, a layer of volcanic ash, was discovered at this site. Now, interestingly, we have Acheulean artifacts below the tephra layer as well, followed by artifacts above the tephra layer as well. So, it was suggested that early hominins experienced this tephra fall or volcanic ash fall, and then particularly made stone tools like these pointed tools, that is picks and all, to dig through this ash to collect some tubers and all. So this was the important discovery in 1980s of the site of Bori. Now further studies have been carried out at this site, and this tephra layers or the tephra ash has been dated by various methods. Now this dating ranges from 1.4 million years ago, that is 14 lakh years, to coming up even to 28,000 years. So that is a long vast span. Then there are various dating methods used. So this controversy still persists, but what archaeology or prehistoric studies or the stone tool studies and the geomorphic context of the stone tools, it suggests that this site belongs to certainly of middle Pleistocene age. It could even belong to the late early Pleistocene age. So that is about 6 to 7 lakh years certainly, and it can go beyond that. Now interestingly, at this site we have stone tools made on basalt as well as dike. Now these dike outcrops are slightly away from the site, so it is certainly seeing that early hominins brought this rock, that is dike rocks, and made stone tools out of it. Now similarly in 1989, one important site was discovered at Morgaon, which is one of the important pilgrimage center of Ashtavinayak. Then at this site of Morgaon, which is located on the left bank of Kara river, large flakes, cleavers, hand axes, these kinds of stone tools made on basalt were discovered. And in 1993 at this site again, tephra was noticed. Now these studies were for earlier carried out by Dr. Ravi Korisettar, Dr. Vishwas Kale, Dr. Rajguru and that team. Followed by from 2000 to 2007, Professor Sheila Mishra and Dr. Sushma Dev conducted excavations at this site. Now you can see some photographs of these excavations from where we can see stone tools, various kinds of stone tools being excavated from this site. Now particularly at this site there are lots of core stones, that is large boulders exfoliated from the basalt bedrock available in the vicinity. Now these core stones were certainly exploited for removing large flakes, on which large flake based tools such as hand axes, cleavers, scrapers were made. So there are examples of different kinds of cores available in this landscape, and different kinds of stone tools also available at this site. Now again at this site, this tephra was reported, volcanic ash was reported, and below this volcanic ash, stone tools were collected from. Now this volcanic ash again has been dated to various time periods, various YTT, OTT or MTT. Different times have been dated for this volcanic ash. Again, leaving apart this controversy of volcanic ash, what archaeology suggests that this site certainly belongs to the late early Pleistocene or early middle Pleistocene. So about 7, 8 or 7 to 10 lakh years. Within these 3-4 lakh years, we have this site. Now at this site is interesting that above this Acheulean artifact bearing horizons, we have microlithic horizon of sandy, fine, pebbly gravel. Along with it, we have some fossils. Now these fossils have been dated to about 20 to 25,000 years ago. So we have microliths and 25,000 years old microliths at this site of Morgaon. The important site is for Acheulean. Now coming to the Krishna Valley as such. Now when there were sites reported from Godavari Valley, Pravara Valley and Bhima Valley, still there was a problem with the Krishna Basin, particularly the upper Krishna Basin, that is the origin area that is in Satara region. Now you can see in this map that the Krishna Valley, particularly the southern part, that is middle Krishna Valley, is certainly dominated by Acheulean sites. That is in the Ghataprabha Basin, Malaprabha Basin, and Hunsgi Bajwa Valley. That is the quartzitic area and limestonic area. But you can see in this map that basalt region is certainly very sparsely occupied. Now this story was till 2014. Now at this map you can see there, as I mentioned earlier, before 2014, what was there in the Krishna Basin, Upper Krishna Basin, that is one well-known site, that was Patswad. Then there is site of Nisre in the Koyna River Valley, and then there is site of Yedurwadi on the on the Maharashtra-Karnataka border area. So this important site of Yedurwadi was discovered in 1986 by Professor Kale and his team. So what is important at this site is basically calcareous Elephas tusk was again noticed, then calcareous tree trunks were noticed, and this kind of composite stratigraphy was derived from this site of Yedurwadi. Now you can see some stone artifacts from the site of Yedurwadi, basically hand axes, cleavers, and then lots of debitage also has been found from this site. So basically this, again, the calcrete was dated to more than 3,50,000 years ago. So certainly these stone tools are also belonging to the same middle Pleistocene age, that is about 4 to 5 lakh years old. Now when we talk about Upper Krishna Basin, particularly Satara region, you can see after 2014, for last 5 to 7 years, lots of sites have been discovered in this heavy rainfall region. Now earlier it was reported that this region has heavy rainfall, then again basalt rock is fast weathering and dense vegetation. Because of that, early hominins had not occupied this region. But recent discoveries have certainly proved otherwise, and these discoveries has shown that there are lots of Acheulean sites in this area as well. You can see through this map. Now what are the contexts of these Acheulean sites in this Upper Krishna Basin, particularly the Urmodi River Valley and Krishna Basin? Now what are these contexts of these sites we will be talking about in the next episode.